Okay, so I'm back on the trailer again, having had a break after rubbing it all down with the wire brush, and I've got some of this stuff today. Some P38 filler, and what we're going to do, we're going to fill the holes in the front of the trailer. Just have a look. So what I've got here is where they rusted out the front, all along the front, and this stuff is multi-purpose body filler. Now I'm hoping I've got enough to fill in, at least make it presentable. This isn't going to make this trailer any stronger, but basically it's just a cosmetic tidy up. I want to make it look as good as I can before I put the paint on it. So let's have a look how we go with this. So we've got some hardener there, and there should have been a little scrapey thing. What have I done with that? Must have dropped it. Let's go have a look. There's my little scrapey thing. So I can mix some of that up on the lid, I think. Mix it up on there and dollop that into there. Let's see how we go. Okay, so oh, that's brilliant. You get a big tin, but it's not very full. Look at that, it's only half full. That's a bit of a con, isn't it? I think they would actually fill it up. Right, I'm going to use this plastic lid because I think I'll use most of this. It says a pea-size amount of hardener for the size of a golf ball. Doesn't seem much, but that's what they recommend. I think I'm going to need all this. 20 minutes to dry apparently. Okay, so that's one lot done. What's the worst can happen? It doesn't dry enough. Right, got it on my fingers really. Okay, let's have a go. Right. Blimey, I've used all that already. Didn't go very far. Okay, so I'm going to need plenty more of that. Second lot mixing up. Probably haven't got the best thing to mix it with. Should have worn gloves as well. Not going well. Right, let's get this up here. Okay, so I'm making a bit of a mess, but it will look okay when it's finished, I'm assuring you. kind of one of those things that sometimes the more you play with it, the worse it gets. Because I think it's going off and it's coming out of that hole. Okay, so whacking a load more of this in. There's some pretty big holes here, so what I might have to do is fill part of it and then come back and put some more filler over the top when this first layer's dried. I think that might be the best option. Okay, got some more mixed up now. Oh dear. I used to, when I was a kid, well, I was a kid, I wasn't that young, when I had my first car, it was a Ford Fiesta Mark 1, and basically the entire wheel arches were made up of filler. And anyone who's my age will remember probably filling at some point in their life, putting filler in a car, because most cars rusted out very, very quickly in the 70s and 80s. Nowadays, of course, you get a car, it'll never rust out, or very unlikely rust out. It'll probably wear out before it rusts out, because the metalwork is so much better. But if you were a teenager, when I was, most teenagers spent their weekends putting filler into a car, trying to make it look decent. Blimey, I only put this stuff in about 5 minutes ago and it's already gone quite hard here already, look. Rock hard actually. That stuff down the end won't be, but I haven't got much left now. So I'm going to have to be careful and just fill in a few of these little holes. I don't know how much sanding down I'll do. I might do a rough sand on it, but realistically it's only for a tractor. I think a couple of layers of paint on that will hide most of those blemishes. But at least those holes are filled now. Okay, so I am using the last bit of filler now. I've just chucked all the hardener in. And I think it's because it's so warm it's going off very quickly. So I'm going to whack this on here really quick on the last few holes. Okay, so I've got all that in there and it actually has gone better on by doing a couple of layers, I think. I've got a tiny little bit left in here. Really hardly anything. I'm just going to wallop in this hole here. I don't think it's going to make any difference to that, but I'll just stick it in there. Well, that's it. Empty tin. Just about had enough to put in a few bits in there. But it doesn't really matter. That bit's not that important. It was the front I was worried about.